Welcome to 5 Minute Fri YAY with Casey
and Kara
from Create Captivate Digital Marketing. Thank you for tuning in. We are here this morning at Freedom Boat Club in Portsmouth. Thank you. Shout out to Freedom Boat Club and to BizConnect Hampton Roads. We got to take a little boat ride.
Amazing.
End our week on a really beautiful note. It was super fun. But we are going to be doing these Fri YAY videos every Friday. It may not always be the same place, may not always be the same time of day, but we are going to shoot some little videos here. Andy, you want to come say hi?
Well, who are we talking to?
Facebook.
Facebook! What's up, Facebook?
Thank you for letting us do our video
It was
here
awesome.
this morning.
I had a great time.
That was so
Right,
fun.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
gosh.
So what are we talking about?
So we're going to talk, this is a little
Are we live?
Yeah, we're
I
live.
love being live.
Yeah, I know, it's
live,
great.
Live
You
is
go live a
awesome.
lot.
I do live a lot. My wife says way too much.
No, it's good.
And she doesn't like the way I start my videos. Can you
Really?
believe that?
Well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, we're talking about all things marketing and branding. So we're going to start this whole series.
Super.
And on Fridays, just chat about a variety of topics. Today we're talking about
Outsourcing
and how to work with a marketing company.
Got it.
Make sure you get what you need and what you want without breaking the bank or driving yourself crazy. So
It's I tell you what, it's a struggle finding the balance between your time and getting out there and then spending a whole lot of money on stuff you have no idea what to do.
Right.
I would say my best piece of advice is hire a professional.
well, yeah.
Hire a professional.
We like hearing that. Aw, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, and so we'll talk after
Okay.
after camera, but they're doing something huge in Portsmouth starting in July. It's a bunch of businesses coming together, and guess what they're talking about?
What? Oh, really?
Marketing.
Ooh, we should get in on that.
Freedom Boat Club.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, so if you're interested in outsourcing your marketing or working with a marketing company, we see a lot of new businesses that we work with who just don't have any experience in that. So today we just wanted to share a few tips, tricks, advice about how to go about that in a very successful manner. So there's several parts to this piece, so we'll be talking about this topic over the next several weeks. But
this is part one.
yeah, welcome to part one. So what's the first thing that you think a business needs to do when they're thinking about leveraging their time in hiring a marketing company?
Well, I think first step is to evaluate your own business. Know what you need, know your pain points, know your weak points, but also mainly know what needs more attention and what you maybe can't give your attention to, but still needs attention.
Right, so a lot of business owners don't love marketing, and I get that. We do, so we have a
love
good
it.
time with it. But if you're one of those business owners that it's just a really struggle for you, and it takes you such significant time that it's pulling you away from the things that actually bring you revenue
Are important.
and more clients and customers, you know, it might be worth it. A lot of people kind of go, oh, well, I can't afford to hire a marketing company.
But you got to look at the payouts.
Right, you look at the long-term investment and how that pays out over time, and what would you do if you had more time and you weren't responsible for curating all of that content for your blog or your e-newsletters, or if you didn't have to sit there and struggle to figure out how to design a beautiful graphic. If Kara could punch it out in a few minutes, it would be worth it. And
Save you
where it might
time.
spend you might spend hours on it. So. Yeah, knowing your pain points is a huge piece of this.
Right.
The second part is the money part.
Oh, the fun and struggle of money.
It's not necessarily a fun conversation to have, especially when you're a very small business or a nonprofit with a limited budget. You know, we understand that money's tight, and you've got to absolutely make sure that you're maximizing your ROI. But in order to do that, you gotta know a budget.
You got to know a budget, you got to own it, and you got to be bold about what it is.
Know exactly how much money, or at least a price range. So we see a lot of companies that come to us and sit down for the first time and go, well, I don't have a budget. What is it going to cost me? Well,
Then you do the money dance. What's your budget? Well, you know, how much does it cost?
right. So we can kind of craft things and adjust our different and cater our different offerings, and most marketing companies will be able to do that. So we really need to know, what are you absolutely okay with spending, and what is it going to take for you to feel like you're getting a return on investment. You have to know those numbers.
Right, and then that way we can give you the, the right options based on for you, and we can tell you, well, this might be more worth your money versus this.
Right. So do you have that? Do you have the chart?
I will get the chart.
We have a fun little chart that we want to share with you. You can see that. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. So in this chart, how would you like your graphic design? You may pick two. We did not make this. Shout out to whoever made it. It's fun. And it made us giggle. So it's got over here, fast, cheap, great, free. In the middle, fast, cheap, and great, that is the impossible utopia. Cheap and great, just in time to be late. Fast and cheap, dipped in ugly sauce with taste and carelessness. Haste and carelessness. Fast and great is what you get what you pay for. And free is either trash, go away, or try again. So there is an investment, right?
But you're looking at long-term payout. We do get some clients who have done the fast and cheap, and you pay for it then, but then you have to repay for something that's going to last you long term. We want you to make sure you get a great investment that's going to last you for your entire company's lifespan.
You don't have to continually rebrand. You don't have to continually revamp everything you're doing if you do it right in the first place.
Exactly.
Right?
We like to preach.
Yeah, exactly. And when you hire a company, so there are a lot of different platforms out there, and occasionally we kind of cringe and send someone to there if they have a really small budget and can't afford our services. There are a lot of different platforms where you can go on and get bids for your jobs, or you can find someone to make a logo for $75 or something, really, really cheap and easy and fast. But what you don't get with that is the service, is the working with someone who's going to not only provide you this service and give you what you need at the end of the day, but teach you about it along the way. Teach you what those different file formats mean.
Right. Give you an education in your own marketing. And not only that, you get something that also has a little bit of you and your ideas and your vision for your company in your branding, which is something sometimes you don't always get.
Absolutely. So I think we've covered everything pretty well.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you have to share?
We just want to help relieve your stress, relieve your time, and efficiency is the overall key.
Right. We want to educate and empower all of our business owner friends to make smart marketing and branding decisions so that they can spend time in their business, working in their business, and not working on their business through their marketing and branding. So we hope you enjoyed this video from Beautiful Freedom Boat Club. It's gorgeous out here. And we're looking forward to doing these videos every Friday. Just tune into the page. The next ones we'll preview, and you can sign up for little reminders. But this was our first one, so it was super exciting. Thank you for watching. You're looking at me.
I was looking at you. If you have any ideas of great locations in the Hampton Roads area where we should shoot on Fridays, let us know in the comments below.
If you have some beautiful backdrop or scenery where we can end our week somewhere really pretty, let us know. We'll give you a shout out. We'll check in. We'll tag you, and we'll give you some props for that. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Send an email to info@createcaptivate.com, and we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.